My BIL made fun of my wife's scar and told her to cover up. So I humiliated him in front of the whole family. My sister borrowed money from me almost a year ago for her husband's surgery and healthcare. They couldn't afford it. So when my sister asked me for financial help, I was hesitant, but I helped her because she's my sister, and helping her husband would mean helping her as well. I told her back then that I was hesitant, but I would help. She said she'd return the money in 3 months, but she didn't, and I never asked her either. Now I brought it up again, not because I was planning to ask for the money back, but because her husband made fun of my wife's scars. My wife has small scars on her hand. It's nothing serious, just old scars she inflicted on herself when she was 15. I was with her back then, and put a stop to it. We're both 27 now. My BIL made fun of my wife by asking her if she was still childish, and telling her to cover her hands because they were unpleasant for everyone. Both of our families were speechless, and so was my wife. I said, when we're young, we do dumb things. He's drunk, so he should just shut up. But he got more aggressive and kept saying my wife should cover up. In anger, I retaliated, and told him my wife would start covering her scars when he gave me my money back. Honestly, I get angry easily, and I wanted to insult him. My wife was holding me back, but I told her no. I ended up telling him he was a poor, weak man who couldn't even afford his own surgery, and had to make his wife beg her brother for money. He got angrier and said he would give me my money. I said, do it right now, but you can't, because you can't even walk properly. Our families interfered, and my sister started crying. I shut my mouth then, because I didn't want her to cry. Since that day, my sister has been asking me to apologize because I hurt his ego, and now he's in a foul mood and depressed. I told her I will never apologize. He needs to apologize to my wife. I also reminded her that both of them owe me money, and I want it back as soon as possible. I don't care if they're poor. Update, 4 days later. For those who don't want to read my previous post, my wife has small self-harm scars from her childhood. My BIL insulted her and told her to cover them up. I couldn't tolerate the disrespect, so I demanded he pay me back the money I lent him for his surgery and healthcare. He and my sister had promised to return it in 3 months, but it's been a year, and still nothing. Today, my wife told me that my BIL called her and apologized. He asked that I not demand the money anymore because they can't afford it. My wife said I should forgive them. I told her he's taking advantage of her kindness. He only apologized because he can't afford to pay, and he insulted her in front of everyone. We deserve a public apology, not a private one. But my wife said she's forgiven him, doesn't want the money back, and believes they need it more than us. I told her to stay out of this and let me handle it. I plan to keep asking them until they pay, but my wife insists I should let it go, be the bigger person, and move on since her BIL apologized, and she's forgiven him. Truth is, I don't even care if I get my money back. I just want to use it as a way to humiliate him the same way he humiliated my wife in front of our families.